shout out to my dad, who shares a name with me, Joseph Davis. Thank you for being such an amazing father that literally other people, other men look up to you and have become better just because of the way that you lived. Like, you have impacted so many people that you probably never met, probably talked to once, but they were so impacted by the man that you are that it changed them forever. And I want to thank you, because I wouldn't be who I am today without you. I love you, Dad, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome to Unfiltered Fatherhood. My name is Joe, and I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and the new fathers out there. Enjoy a T-bone steak. Do whatever you do what men do on Father's Day. It's your day. All them socks that got holes in it and the drawers that's holy. Hey, we made it. We got a new pack of both, so enjoy yourself. Oh, I am a father of 3 kids. Yo, let's get real. Like, seriously, let's get real. Fatherhood is one of the toughest things that I've ever had to do in my entire life. Like, I did not know it was gonna be this difficult. Like, when I think back to when I was younger, if you ask any of my family, anybody, they would say, yo, JoJo ain't gonna have no kids. He ain't gonna have no wife. That's not for him. Even I was like, that ain't for me. Watching my like nieces and nephews and stuff, they told me, JoJo, you don't need to have nobody you're responsible for. But fast forward and look, I got a wife and 3 kids, and back then I could not imagine myself having either one of those things. Now I can't imagine myself not being a husband or a father. Like, it's starting to fade away, all those times where I was like, nah, that ain't for me, Shine. That ain't for me. Like, it's amazing. Like, I have a 5-year-old, I have a 4-year-old, and an 18-month-old. And it's scary that I am their father and I am responsible for their upbringing. Like, it's weird because sometimes I don't feel like I am a good father. Like, I don't feel like I can do this. There's times where I'm just like, yo, this is not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to come home from work and they're crying and I just want to sit down. I just want to play a video game. I just want to scroll a little bit. But no, I got to pick you up. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I'm like, yo, this is difficult. God, was this your plan? Was this your plan for me? And he reminds me, like, yes, this situation is tough. This is hard, but just remember that after you come out of these tough situations and these hard spots, you're going to be even stronger for when the next situation comes. You're going to be able to overcome because, yo, you already went through it. You done went through it. Now, if it tries to come up again, nah. You're going to see it, identify it, nip it, and be able to not even have to deal with it because you already recognize it. Like, honestly, growing up, my dad was what I thought the epitome of fatherhood was. Go work all day. He picked me up from school. He would do so many things. I'm like, yo, how is this even possible? Matter of fact, I didn't even think about that because I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to think about like where my next meal would come from or if my dad was going to show up to bring me somewhere. That wasn't something that I had to think about, especially as a young black man. Like, I didn't have to think about those things, but fatherhood is literally under attack. Like, the model that society builds of what a father is. A father is somebody who goes to work, comes home, get a beer out of the fridge, turn the TV on, and then fall asleep. And then you do the same thing the next day. You wash, rinse, and repeat. But that's not what I've seen, but that's what a lot of people go through. And you see a lot of kids that grow up without a dad. Like, it's staggering the amount of kids. I used to work with youth in the community. The majority of the kids that I worked with were young men, and they grew up without a father. And we would have discussions about dads, and they would just tell me all these, like, man, yo, screw this dude. Like, he walked out at this time. He promised to do this. He promised to do that. And now look. And you can see all the hurt in them because somebody chose not to take up that responsibility. And I just remember saying to them, like, all that hurt that you feel right now, all that pain, all that anger because your father wasn't there, don't turn around and be what you hate. Say, this is what I don't want. So if I have kids, I don't want to be everything that I didn't have. I want to provide for them everything that I wanted. And that's the mindset that we have to have. Like, it's a tough responsibility to be a dad. It's a tough responsibility to be a father. Because any dad could just come around, here's some money, here's this, here's that. But it's hard to not only provide just financially, but it's hard, you have to provide spiritually, mentally. You got to show love. You got to be caring. We got to break down this idea that a father is just a rock. Like, I ain't gonna cry, something's going on. Nope, I'm movable. Yeah, sports, basketball, all that. We gotta break down those walls. Yeah, you can still be a rock. You can still love sports, basketball, whatever. But the thing is, that's not all there is to being a father. Like, fathers are also in touch with emotion. It's okay to cry. A man is stronger when he's actually able to admit his feelings. Now, I'm saying all this, and I'm still learning myself. I'm still learning that it's okay to be in touch with your feelings. Because now, when I'm able to do that, I can better provide for my family. More than money. Money, it comes and it goes. But that moment that you have with your kid, when you're showing vulnerability, when you're saying, I messed up, I failed, this is how I feel, and this is how I'm going to come out of it, that's more valuable than any number, any amount of money. Being present is vital. I remember my dad saying, yo, just showing up shows so much more love than just saying, hey, I got you. Just saying, hey, you know what? You're good. Just showing up. Just saying, you know what? I could say these things, but I can also show you. I'm going to show up. And it's such a vital part for raising your kids. It's such a vital piece in being a father, especially for your children. And fathers, I want you to understand that for those who have daughters, you got to realize that you have to tell your daughters they're beautiful. You have to show them, yo, you're more valuable than everything. You are mine. You are beautiful. You are created in God's image. Your life has value. Because if you don't do that, then they're going to go looking for love in all the wrong places. And for the men with sons, like, you have to show them, listen, it's okay to, but it's okay to take care of your mental health. It's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. But it's not so much about the moments that come. It's about what you do after those moments. It's about those decisions that you make after maybe a failure. It's about those decisions, and that will help build your sons up to realize, yo, there's more than one way that I could be a man. Because if that doesn't happen, then those daughters who are looking for love in all the wrong places, they're going to meet those sons who grew up fatherless without somebody to show them the way. So it is vitally, vitally important to be present in our kids' life. We must have that foundation. One thing I'm going to teach my kids, their foundation will be in Christ. Their identity will be found in Christ. As the head of my family, I got to show them Jesus, and I got to show them, yo, whatever culture says, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Look at me. Look at my life. Look at the life that we built, because what you see out there on TV is fabricated. It's all glitz and glam. It's nothing, it's not real. Although some people's reality might be different than yours, that's okay, because we're always supposed to show love to others. To those fathers who are doing well, who love their family, who is doing everything that they can, yo, you're doing an amazing thing. You're breaking down walls, breaking down barriers. But also, if you see another man who is struggling in that area, don't turn your nose up to them and say, hey, yo, that ain't me. You do you. No, encourage him. Become his accountability partner. Show him, like, listen, you may not be, we can't turn back the hands of time, but as long as you have breath in your body, yo, that is the opportunity to start doing what you've never done before. That is the opportunity to say, yo, I've been running this way for this long. Now I'm about to run this way towards something, towards healing. It's time out for us to stop playing. This world needs fathers. It needs strong men that is able to say, no, I'm not going to be a statistic. I will not abandon my responsibility, my foundation, the role that God created for me to be a leader. I will not. Not only will I not do that, but I will not let my brother fall. We're supposed to be sharpening each other. We're supposed to make sure that we as men can be men. Not boys, because boys do their thing, but when a boy grows up and become a man, he puts away all that childish stuff. Running away is childish. Making promises and breaking them, that's childish. Saying you love somebody but not showing them through your actions, that's childish. Creating life and then leaving is childish. It's time to do better, fellas. It's time to do better. Don't be embarrassed, because there are so many people. Hey, I got a wife and kids and everything, but sometimes I feel like I can't do it. Sometimes I feel like that this is too hard. But those moments where I feel that way, I will not let my feelings define who I am. Because those feelings are fleeting. They're here one moment and they're gone the next. And we have too many men who make decisions based on feelings. Permanent decisions based on a feeling. I can't do this. Let me go. No, that's a feeling. I guarantee you, if you stick it out, if you take those feelings and ball it up and just throw it away and see the situation for what it is, then you can say, I can overcome this. I can do this. Not only will you become better, but now your whole family will become better. It's time out, guys. We gotta get better. We just gotta do better. We gotta look at our brother, pick him up, dust him off, and say, yo, let's get back on track. So fathers, just want to say happy Father's Day to all of you, and thank you to everybody who just watched this Unfiltered Fatherhood moment. There's more to come later, but right now, fathers, enjoy your day. Love you. Thank you.